All right. Well, good afternoon. Yeah, it is officially afternoon at noon. This is yours truly, RichardDAbreu, again for another Tuesday talk. We're going at lunchtime today. So I hope you guys are doing well. And, as always, listen to my gospel jazz radio. Hang on a sec. While I'm at it here, let's go ahead and get the mug out there. Hope y'all can see that. We have Jazz in the Spirit mugs available now. All you have to do is go to www.jazzinthespirit.com and click Buy Jazz in the Spirit mug. It's that simple. And I hope that you all will support. Definitely appreciate it. We also have our t-shirts available. So same way, just go to jazzinthespirit.com and click on, buy Jazz in the Spirit t-shirt. It's just that easy. So hope I can count on y'all's support for that as well. So today we are here at lunchtime because this evening I'm going to be attending a rally, a social justice rally on Zoom. And I'm just not sure exactly what time it's going to end, so I wanted to leave time for that. But, what's crazy is that, there are two issues that they're mainly focusing on tonight. One of them is affordable housing, which is definitely an issue in the city of Richmond. I'm pretty sure it's an issue everywhere, but they're going to be talking about that. And also another one is the issue of gun violence, which unfortunately has been brought to the fore once more. Hey, Tanya, thank you. Thanks for being here. It's always good to see you. Talking about gun violence and just, I know there's a lot of controversy. A lot of people strongly and sharply disagree about it. But, people are literally dying in the streets, y'all. And that's no good. I don't know. That's just no good. We have to do better than what we've been doing. And, to just sort of act like it's going to fix itself. It's not. There are a lot of people who are very, very angry, and they're taking their anger out on other folks, and it's just no good. So I'm going to participate in that tonight. And, they didn't know that this was going to be happening right on the eve of tragedy in Colorado or Atlanta. It was planned far in advance, but, I think just, the prevalence of the issue has, just been reinforced. So I'm going to be participating in that. And then also doing my Tuesday talk today. Hi, Miss Phyllis. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. And it's always good to see you. So I actually had a very good conversation this past Thursday with Mr. Rich Germain. And Rich Germain, he's my namesake. His name is Richard, just like me. He is the program director for this station that I listen to all the time, Gospel Jazz Radio. And they actually have 3 others. There's another one called Jazz Vespers. There's another one called Classical Jazz. And then there's one that's just, I guess, kind of general jazz. So I gravitate toward the one that's called Gospel Jazz because that's the one that kind of resonates the most with me. But he's been doing that for a long time. And we had a good conversation this past Thursday. He's a really good guy. And definitely we're going to continue that going forward. And I learned a lot. I didn't realize that he he's been in the radio industry for a long time. And I did not realize that he was also one of the people who was responsible for bringing contemporary Christian music on the radio to a wide market way back in the 70s. And, so it was just great hearing his perspectives, and I got to share some of mine about, how I believe that this is a great time for gospel jazz to begin to, to come further into the forefront, just as contemporary Christian music did back then. This is a time for pioneers. It's a time for us to step out there. And he was very, we had a lot in common. We shared a lot of the same views, a lot of the same tastes in music, and we shared some great stories. So we're going to continue that fellowship going forward, and I'm really excited about that. So definitely, if you get a chance to, you just want to listen to some nice, relaxing music that is, will feed your spirit, check out the Jazz Radio Network on the internet. Just put it in your browser, and the particular station that I listen to is called Gospel Jazz, and check it out. It's beautiful. Maybe some of you might have already, but I really, really enjoy it. I told him it's become like my favorite station to listen to. So I hope y'all will support it as well. So my voice is still a little bit scratchy from this past weekend. I've gotten most of it back, but I think I had told y'all last week I was playing this weekend with oh shucks, all right. with Soul Expressions band. We were playing for a wedding out in Charlotte, North Carolina. So from here, that's a 5-hour ride each way. And so we drove out there, played for the wedding, had a good time, and then drove back. And then I got up early to get ready for the morning service at Fourth Baptist online. So, my voice, that morning was toast. But, I've been able to get a little more rest since then. So it's coming back little by little. So, because I knew I was going to be here today, but thank God for microphones and for lots of hydration to be able to kind of nurse things back to health. Let me know what you all are up to too. You can always send me, you can put the stuff in the chat, or you can send me messages to people who make a difference at jazzinthespirit.com. That's my new email address that I want to use to begin to reach out directly to everyone. So all that's going on. And then, of course, this is Women's History Month. So I'm very excited about that. And Tanya, Miss Phyllis, we celebrate you all for your contributions and your impact that you make in all that you do. I've also been highlighting the contributions of women in music over the course of the services this month at my church, and doing the same thing for Friday Night Inspiration. So you all may remember 2 weeks ago I had a wonderful vocalist, my friend Leslie Harris. She was on there, and she did a wonderful job. That was her first time ever doing an online broadcast like that. She did great. And yeah, I'm working on seeing if I can have a special guest this Friday. I'm not sure yet, but if I can, I will. But if not, either way, the music is going to definitely reflect women writers and artists, who have just made a great contribution to the music that we know and love. So look for that this coming Friday at 7:30 p.m., just like always, on live on Facebook, live on Instagram, live on YouTube, and also Periscope, which will be later broadcast on Twitter and also on Twitch. So we're going to be on all of those at the same time. So I hope y'all will check them out. And then let's see what else is going on. Oh, also in the spirit of Women's History Month, I'm scheduled to have a conversation with my colleague, Miss Lori Williams. Lori Williams. She is a vocalist and songwriter who, she's originally from the D.C. area, but I think she's living down in Georgia now. But she has, hello, Sister Rosemary, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. And we celebrate you too in Women's History Month. Excellent. So Lori Williams has just, she's had albums out for years. She's, I guess, best known for her contributions in jazz, but she also, has some nice music that I would consider in the gospel jazz genre as well. And she just released a single, I believe, with Bob Baldwin. I'm not going to try to get the name wrong, but Lori, Lori Williams is her last name, and wonderful, wonderful vocalist. So I'm going to get to talk to her later on this week to get some information, get some quotes, I guess, for my book that I've been working on the subject of gospel jazz. I would love to hear, what some of the other folks who are artists, whether they're, national with record deals or whether they're, up and coming, wherever it is. But we all have something to say about it. We all have some gifts. We all have some things to contribute. So I want this book to be reflective of as many people as possible, so it can really be a great resource going forward. And again, I'm hoping to have that out there by Juneteenth of 2021 to follow up from last year, Juneteenth of 2020, when I released my album Jazz in the Spirit. So that day, that Juneteenth, is a celebratory day. And I wanted to, it's becoming more significant in my life too. So I'm hoping to have that out there by then. And, so I'm looking forward to speaking with her. It was great speaking with Rich Jermaine last week. And also, hi, sweetheart. My daughter Nayoka is on the line. How are you, darling? Good to see you. I am, and we definitely want to celebrate you too, sweetheart. Love you. My friend Terrence Richburg, he's a bass player, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, singer, all that stuff. He's got a book out now called Wisdom Treasures. It's called Wisdom Treasures. And so I hope that you all can check that out. It's from a spiritual perspective. But there are just some great things in there, just some great thoughts. I don't have a copy of the book yet, but I have some of the things he's been sharing with me about it. So I do want to pick up a copy very soon. I hope that y'all will support him too. His last name is spelled Rich, just like mine, RichBurg, first name Terrence. And the book is called Wisdom Treasures. And, so we're going to have a conversation later on this week, too, to talk some more about gospel jazz and, just some of the things we can do to partner together to bring the music more to the forefront. And so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also still working on my Christmas album. I got to go into the studio briefly this past week with my friend Corey Brown, wonderful engineer, producer. He's got a beautiful studio in his house, and we were able to lay down some saxophone tracks for a song that I've been working on with my son. And so that hopefully we'll have more to say about that probably, as the summer draws on into the fall. But I definitely hope for you all to know that I can count on your support for that as well. It's an exciting thing. Yes, thank you, sweetheart. Just to be able to, go into the studio and record some of these songs that have been, on my heart for a long time. And I got a lot of them, y'all. I mean, this is just scratching the surface. All told, I've been saying for years that I have, about 350 songs, but since I've been saying that for a number of years, it's probably maybe more like 4 or something. I'm not even sure, but I have started to catalog them, and eventually I'm going to need to make sure they all go to the Library of Congress and all that stuff. All you songwriters, make sure that you register all your songs. It's very important. You don't want to, those are your special gifts. That's your intellectual property. So you want to make sure that you register it so that if there's any money to be earned from it, that you're the one doing the earning. So, so that's going on. And then, let me see, I'll be doing another Saturday Sentiments this coming Saturday. It should be at 11. I'm going to make sure, but it should be at 11, and I should be able to go live again. And what's interesting, why I chuckled, is because this past Sunday, actually, I did a written post. It was my Saturday Sentiments on Sunday. And I was talking about money as a topic. And, that's always a hot topic because everybody's got an opinion about it, including me. But what was interesting is the diversity of the responses that I got. I got some that said, they thought it was very informative. They thought that, a lot of what I said resonated with them. But then I got another response that said from someone who watches my stuff all the time. And I, is a big supporter, who said they were a little bit put out by it, kind of feeling like it came off as kind of like begging and stuff. So just to be clear, I don't put those kinds of things out to beg, and that was definitely not my intention. I really wanted us to just look and think deeply below the surface about what music, what money really does to us, how it affects us, how it colors some of our decision making, how it affects our emotions, our self-esteem, those kinds of things. That was really more the point of the post. But I'm going to be following it up. I'm going to follow it up this coming Saturday, because there's more that I want to talk about. This coming week, I want to talk a little bit more about the music industry in particular. and money in the music industry and how, the impact that has had. So just look for that this coming Saturday at 11. And if I have to make a change in the time, I'll let you know. But it should be then. But I definitely appreciate everyone's feedback, because I really won't know how you all are receiving what I say or what I present unless you talk to me. So definitely send me messages, let me know what you're doing, and of course, always strive to make a difference in the lives of others, because that was the crux of what I got to at the end of it, which is, even though money can affect us in different ways, can make us feel down if we don't have a lot of it, or can make us feel, a little stuck up sometimes, or look down our nose at people if we have a lot of it and they don't. We feel like they've not earned whatever. But in either case, doing something for someone else can really affect a change in our mood and a change in our attitude. So if nothing else, I want people to come away with that as the main thrust of what I'm getting at, which is to always think about others, and how it is that we can use what we've been given to be a blessing to other people. I think that's so important, and it's so rewarding, and I found that it makes so much of a difference in what we do for others. As the scripture said, is more blessed to give than to receive, and I have found that to be true for sure in my own life, and I'm pretty sure you all have too. So hopefully you all will continue to do that, and let me know what you do, because like I said, I have this email address, peoplewhomakeadifference@jazzinthespirit.com, and I want to hear what you all are doing to make a difference in the lives of others, and I want to share that. I want to celebrate that and encourage others to go and do likewise. So that's going on. Let me just take a quick look here at my notes. I told y'all we're going to be here this coming Friday for Friday Night Inspiration. Hopefully I'll have some new music for you. Definitely, if you have not had our broadcast from Fourth Baptist, we have them on YouTube now. It's Fourth Baptist Church, Richmond, Virginia. I think we have the services from January through March that are up there now. So come and check them out, because not trying to see how incredible the music is, but just for the purpose of the service, for the word, for the uplift, for the fellowship. I think there's more of a need for church and for spiritual uplift during the pandemic than ever before. So if you all need a little lift, probably you all have your churches that you go to already, but yeah, check that out if you can, and just let me know, give me feedback and all that kind of stuff. So that's going on. And then I have been for a while reading this book. It's called, do I have it down here? Hold on a sec. There it is. Okay. If y'all can see this, I still got my little bookmark in there. But it's called it's from the New Grove Dictionary, which is a multi-volume set. These are the articles on gospel, blues, and jazz. And it's by Paul Oliver, Max Harrison, and William Bolcom, Bolcom. And it's not a very big book, but it's dense in terms of information. There's a lot of stuff in there, oh my gosh. And they start way back from the spirituals, work songs and all that stuff, and they go up through, early like Jubilee music, tracing it up through gospel, blues, jazz, in its various forms. So, it's a great resource for somebody like me who's, dedicated my life to music and the intersectionality of these styles. But also, it's just good to learn the history of this music, how it is that the things that we listen to now have been colored by what came before. And the old adage, if you don't learn your history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's the negative side, but it's just important to understand where we've come from. So I'm enjoying that. A lot of musical examples, a lot of stuff to listen to, a lot of music scholarship in there, which is very helpful to me as I'm working on my own book. But it's just good to read, y'all. I mean, I know, we like to watch stuff, but, reading stimulates another part of the brain. So I hope that we will continue to read and continue to enrich our brains and enrich our lives, because people have taken the time to write some things out. And listen, y'all, when I write my book, I want y'all to read it. Now, if you're visually impaired or something like that and you want to use the audio book, that's fine. But I'm just talking about, take the time to actually look at the words and decode the words and, take time to read it. So, but I'm enjoying that book. And then when I finish that one, I'm going to jump into Terrence's book. I may be able to do them simultaneously, but because this one's kind of thick, but but I'll see. But but keep reading. It's something that's important for us to do. And let me see. Oh, the last thing is just during the course of this month, I've been talking about my song, La Pureza del Amor de Cristo. And if you haven't had a chance to hear it yet, I'm going to play a little bit of it today. But I hope that y'all will check out the album, Jazz in the Spirit. I hope y'all continue to support it. On that whole subject, I don't want this to turn into like a telethon, as I know, like when you listen to sometimes the public radio or the TV stations, like when they used to have their fundraising drives and stuff. And sometimes it was just like, oh God, I just want to watch TV or I just want to listen to some music. I don't want to hear all this stuff. So I've changed the channel or whatever. But but now, I guess, kind of being on the other side of it, I definitely see the importance of it. But I'm sensitive to that, so I don't want y'all to think that's the only thing that I do. So just continue to support. That's the essence of it, But I want to share this with you. This is my song, La Pureza del Amor de Cristo, which means Christ's love, so pure. And just give me a second to pull it up here. Here we go. Woo. John DiMartino on the piano. Watch it now. Hey. Ah, yeah. Mr. Renato Toms from Panama on the congas. And my homeboy Sticks Bones from Brooklyn, USA on the drum. So I hope that y'all enjoyed that, and of course there's more, but I'm gonna get ready to close out because I gotta get ready for the other things I have going on today. But I hope that you all will avail yourselves of the things I've talked about, and thanks for sharing some of your lunchtime with us. And it's always good to see you. Sister Rosemary, if you let me know if there's some stuff that you have going on that you want me to talk about. I have no problem at all doing that. I'm happy to do it because I think we all have to support each other. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. Do what you can to make a difference in somebody else's life. All right, and we'll see you soon. All right. Take care.